Little People. Big World's Zach Roloff gives update on relationship with dad Matt. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. It's no secret that a rift has formed between Matt Roloff and his adult kids. TLC viewers who tune into Little People, Big World have gotten a front row seat to the ongoing family drama. But recently, Zach Roloff offered an update on the relationship with his dad. On the May 23 episode of Zach and his wife Tori's podcast, Raising Heights, the father of three opened up about how things are going with his father. "How is your relationship with your dad?" Tori asked, reading a fan-submitted question. "Oh, it's not great," Zach replied. "It's not, like, existent, I guess." He continued, "The filming ended, and you just kind of give yourself some space. But then the show airs 6 months later. It kind of brings up some old wounds." Tori explained that some viewers don't realize that episodes sometimes air nearly 1 year after filming. "And so it's like a lot of this dust has actually settled," she said. "And it's just recently that it's brought back up." Zach added, "The dust has settled, but nothing has been fixed or anything. And stuff comes out on social media, and you realize that, people are thinking the same thing." On LPW, Zach's mom, Amy Roloff, sold her half of Roloff Farms to her ex-husband. Instead of giving a portion of the property, or selling it at a reduced price, to any of his children, Matt looked into listing the property before turning the big house into a short-term rental. Hard feelings were compounded by distance after Zach and Tori moved out of state with their children. "I think you always hope and pray for reconciliation and that relationship will be healed," Tori said in the podcast. Tori also cleared up a misconception that she and Zach are withholding their children from seeing certain family members. "There's none of that going on," she said. "That's all just internet drama. Adult relationships are very complicated, unfortunately, especially family." Provide a brief introduction to who Jeremy and Audrey Roloff are, focusing on their popularity stemming from the reality TV show Little People, Big World. Mention how the Roloff family has been an important part of TV history and how fans have grown with them over the years. Introduce the balance Jeremy and Audrey maintained between their public and private lives, particularly after the show ended. Discuss their strong presence on social media and how they shared their experiences with fans. Set the tone for the article by announcing that they are now a family of 6 and the excitement surrounding their latest addition. Briefly mention their previous children and how this milestone is a continuation of their journey. A closer look at their backgrounds. Jeremy's life as one of the children on Little People, Big World, and Audrey's life before meeting Jeremy. Their early relationship, how they met, fell in love, and the decision to get married. Their exit from Little People, Big World. Discuss their decision to leave the show and transition to other ventures, including their blog, book projects, and business endeavors. Explore the transition from being a part of a reality TV family to establishing their own business empire. Discuss their approach to social media and how they've used it to engage with their audience while maintaining privacy. The birth of their first child, Ember Jean, and their second child, Wode, and their decision to share parts of their lives online. The firstborn and the joy she brought to the family. Discuss the significance of her birth and how she became a beloved figure to their followers. Reflections from Jeremy and Audrey on their first experiences as parents and how Ember shaped their journey. The birth of their second child, Wode, and how he complemented the family dynamic. Include insights into the experience of raising 2 young children and how life changed with their second addition. The birth of their third child, Radley, and how it marked a new chapter for their growing family. Discuss their thoughts on raising 3 children and the challenges and joys that come with expanding a family further. Quotes or reflections on what each new child has brought to their lives and how it strengthened their bond as parents. Dive into the announcement of their 4th pregnancy on social media, which is a central part of their public persona. Discuss how Jeremy and Audrey shared the news with their fans, including their pregnancy photo, captions, and reactions from fans. Their reflections on how announcing the pregnancy impacted their relationship with fans and how the public's excitement contributed to their own joy. discussed the stages of the pregnancy leading up to the birth, what milestones were celebrated along the way, and how did they share these moments with the include reflections from both Jeremy and Audrey on how the experience of adding baby no. 4 differs from previous births. Their feelings about the growing family and how they plan to adjust to life with 4 children. Analyze the role social media has played in the Roloff's journey as parents. Discuss the challenges and benefits of being so publicly open about their family life. Their approach to balancing their public and private lives and how they choose what to share. How they handle the pressure of having millions of followers while raising a growing family. Delve into how the Roloffs engage with their fans, including their posts, stories, and live streams. The role of their followers in supporting the family through milestones and how they use their platform to promote their brand, business ventures, and family. Explore Audrey's social media posts and statements where she talks about soaking in all the cuddles and the importance of cherishing these moments as a parent. Discuss the concept of slowing down to enjoy family time, particularly with a newborn in the house, and how this philosophy impacts their parenting approach. Delve into the Roloff's emphasis on family time, the importance of building strong connections with their children, and how they spend time together outside of the public eye. Share anecdotes or examples of family moments that have defined their journey as parents. Discuss how Jeremy and Audrey are adjusting to life with a larger family, the challenges they face in balancing their work and home life, and how they make time for each other. Insights into their parenting style and how it has evolved over the years, particularly now that they are parenting 4 young children. Explore how the Roloffs manage their professional and personal lives, including their business ventures, social media presence, and personal interests. How they make time for their children while still pursuing their dreams. Explore what the future holds for the Roloff family as they embark on this new chapter with 4 children. Possible plans for more children, if applicable, their business endeavors, and the direction they plan to take in the coming years. Their thoughts on continuing their presence on social media and how they hope to maintain privacy while staying connected with their audience. Summarize the journey of Jeremy and Audrey Roloff as parents and public figures. Reflect on how they've navigated their growing family, their role in the spotlight, and their desire to create a strong family foundation despite fame. Final thoughts on what their fans can expect from the family as they move forward into this exciting new chapter of their lives. We can't afford to fully buy it from Matt, but we do love living here while we can, and Jacob takes good care of it. She wrote over a video of her husband working on the farm. Shortly after Isabel shared the post, several fans rushed to the comments section to slam Matt, 63, for selling the farm instead of giving it to his kids. I keep saying the kiddies paid for that farm. Paul only watched both of the kids. They paid for it with their childhoods. One person wrote while referring to the family's show Little People, Big World, and Isabel seemingly agreed by responding with an applause emoji, as do all the kids. I hope TLC still pays the kids for reruns. People totally watched the show because of the kids, another person wrote, referring to Jacob and his siblings Zach Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, and Molly Roloff. After another fan said they wished that Matt would split the farm up between the kids instead of selling it, Isabel said, same. The shade towards Matt continued when another fan wrote, if I had all that land, I'd just give it to my kids. I'd rather keep it in the family than sell it to a random person who will have no sentimental value in it. Isabel agreed with the social media user and wrote, we all feel the same way lol. I don't even know how to comment on that. Amy, 62, told Matt after he explained the plan, and she later called the idea crazy and a confessional. However, Matt said that he came to the decision